This is going to be the Kirby versus Yoshi crew battle. If you didn't tune into the last stream, we had the Kirby versus Bowser Jr. crew battle. Didn't end so well for the Kirby players, I'll say that. So now we are going to fight the equally gluttonous Yoshi here. Starting right off, SK and D-Corn. SK did fight in the last crew battle.
3, 2, 1, go!
Gonna get tag situated real quick, and we're jumping right in. Forward throw immediately. Ooh, I feel like that follow-up wasn't really true from SK. I think it's going to be very important from the Yoshis to get their landing aerials, because that's where they get most of their conversions. Back air, the dash attack, not quite confirming any of those. With forward air spike, not converting into anything. Mostly it's just straight hits coming from the both of them. And we're going to see who's going to take the first stock. Right now SK is in the lead. Forward air, dash attack. Looking for moves to hit. Oh yeah, and in a moment, by the way, the stocks are different. In a moment, we are going to get another commentator on the side here, alright? We're going to get the fantastical Gameboy 34 from the Yoshi Discord over in commentary to join up with me. Ooh, and the first stock goes down from SK, the forward air spike catching his jump. Classic from Yoshi. Up tilt combos. They just further grab a little bit. Percent's climbing and climbing. Feeling each other out a little bit. That's something that always happens at the beginning of these games, but I feel like one of the most important times to take the stocks is at the first match. So you sort of have to go in a bit aggressively. With odd smash catching it, but he's at a 77% deficit and climbing even further, getting the egg lay. Ooh, the far off edge guard. Eggs being tossed. On 26%. Is he gonna make it back? He narrowly does. Grab. Ooh. Side B mix up. So up B coming in. Backer, ooh, tech the second hit. Very interesting, but it's going to fall down on a second stock. That's going to be 19 on the Kirby side. They're falling down a whole stock right here. Forward air again. F tilt. Getting the jabs. Very small bits and pieces as SK racks up the damage slowly. Needs to get the comeback. But the question is, how is he going to take down the second stock? Down air. Not going to convert into anything. He fast fell a bit too quickly. Hammer. Not quite. Dash attack. Dashing back in with dash attack is a very potent tool from Kirby. His dash attack is rather powerful. That back air is also really powerful. Damn. Up tilt conversions. He nares out. Yoshi does have one of the fastest combo breakers in that neutral air. Didn't really change much from Smash 4. As we all know, Yoshi did get changed a lot from Smash 4 and became quite better, and just became even better in this game. The opponent thing about the egg toss is that they can now bounce on the stage, reaching a bit further. Sets are quite close right now. Decorn's slowly losing that deficit. But can he close this out? Do the grab? No mix-up, just going for the forward throw. He knows that stuff's fake. Ooh, I feel like that was a setup into something, but he wasn't confident in it in the back air, killing off the top. That is, I feel like that, if I recall correctly, that is another one of Yoshi's big buffs, that back air kills extremely early. That's gonna do it for the first player on the Kirby side. Yoshi's up 1 stock. A narrow victory for sure. So now in place of SK, we are going to get a boy. Boy also played in the last crew battle. Honestly, I wasn't too excited about their play, so I'll have to see what changes here. I know something I was criticized about this player was that things were a bit too mashy. So maybe improving that. Though Yoshi is also equally notorious for the mashing game. Yes, the matchup game is very potent. It's something that in the recent, about the first month or so of Smash Ultimate, is that people take very well advantage of the power of being able to mash a bunch of buttons and still be relatively safe and lay on the pressure. So here we're going to have a commentator coming in. Second commentator, as I said earlier, Gameboy34 from the Yoshi Discord. So let's get into the second match.
Just make sure, can you hear me?
Yep. They should be able to hear you. Hello. And we're getting into this second match right here. Boy versus Decorn. See if a boy can take down the last 2 stocks here.
Don't forget the SD.
Oh yeah, they need a SD. Oh, SD'd a bit too. Well, it might not have been the correct stage, perhaps. Didn't ban. All right.
They choose the right stage. Oh, yeah, they didn't ban. Okay.
Yeah, Decorn needs to ban 2 stages, and then Boy has to get his counter pick.
Speaking of stages, what would you think would be best for Kirby in regards to that? Just
well, I wouldn't assume platforms would be a very good idea, though I'm not too sure how well Yoshi does on FD.
I think Yoshi's generally good on any stage, so he just focuses on what would, or prioritizes what the MU would be in regards to Kirby and what he doesn't do so well on.
Well, I'll say this, Kirby's power to shark and pressure on the platforms isn't super good, so I wouldn't advise choosing a stage with a bunch of platforms on it. Maybe a monoplat or FD could be best.
I could see that. Just
and Yoshi also has the insane upper strings on platforms, especially triplats. Oh, yeah, Martin in the chat saying circle camping on platform stages. Yoshi being able to circle camp on things like tripods as well may be really potent, since Kirby isn't able to catch up with Yoshi's airspeed and double jump.
Okay, so we got 2 bans, no Kalos or the Castle Siege. Just waiting on the actual pick now.
Ended up choosing Kalos, but yeah, it didn't. Since we're not going to go to that one, I'd say that. I'm not entirely sure about that. I think, just imagining things, Yoshi would be able to benefit from a very large stage. Couldn't stay back a little and just toss those eggs.
Yeah. Necessary, he can always just help with eggs until force the Kirby to actually approach. He's got plenty of time, and right now, just the general stock advantage can help.
Yeah, it's all about carrying the stock advantage from D-Corn. Let's see what a boy over here is going to be picking in terms of stages. Again, as I said earlier, FD might be the choice here. Oh, and what a boy has just DM'd me is that we are going to FD.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't think there'd be too much of a problem. He needs to find a way to catch landings, especially since Yoshi can stay in the air for quite a long time, but he always has to retreat to platforms since Kirby can't pressure that well. Has to keep things extremely grounded since that's where Kirby shines most of the time. So here we are, a boy and D-Corn.
Corn needs to SD those 2 stocks. I think he will. Yep.
Following the rules nicely. It's always nice to see that from a streamer. Alright, neutral start. Let's go. Feeling each other out, dashing around a bit. Try to get an early dash attack. What are you thinking D-Corn is trying to do right now, you think?
I think he's... Oh, back air. Just trying to force Kirby into the air would obviously be the best potential for what he can usually do to add even more damage, but platforms, or the lack thereof, will help Kirby just stay grounded as he can.
Yeah, but I see boys committing a lot with smash attacks and hard-hitting moves. I saw a hammer earlier, so he's obviously trying to catch an early landing, but D-Corn's just staying in the air for a little bit, and it's making his punishes whiff a little bit.
Only not doing the things I would expect Kirby to do at this percent for the Yoshi, like maybe a F1, F-Air 1 to the F-Smash would be a good potential option at this point, maybe.
Yeah, that is one of Kirby's best kill confirms. But the percent is high with D-Corn right now. Ooh, the up smash, he did a final cutter out of stone, which was a really interesting option.
Yeah, I've never seen a Kirby do that before anywhere.
Well, I don't know, it might just not be the best option, honestly. I want to know what a boy was thinking there. 130% on D-Corn right now.
Oh, now those rushes, just trying to get the kill.
Ooh, and the Blitzkrieg from Kirby. Going to take it. Seemed pretty raw, but it was like another landing catch that a boy was trying to take advantage of earlier. But it only took one time, and that's going to be it for D-Corn. I'm going to send in the next Yoshi player.
Well,
who is it?
Yeah, that he took 4 stocks. That'll be a nice little start.
Yeah, 4 stocks is definitely good for the very beginning. Any more, and it's very much worth it. But taking like even more than that is just so much better. But I think as long as you take down the first person at the beginning of the crew battle, then it should be fine.
Anyways, as for the next Yoshi player, up next will be IDK.
IDK, alright. You know anything about this this player?
only played him so far in Smash 4 only, but then he was definitely a kind of all around in my personal experience. Just well adapt to any sort of player in general.
Alright. It's
Totally.
possible. It's possible that I could see IDK possibly adapting to a boys play. He's committing extremely hard to these high-end lag options. Now, I'm not sure where... I'm not sure what... Ooh. Are we seeing... Oh, IDK needs to be moved back a little bit. It seems. Ooh.
Okay.
We're gonna... on the next on the lineup should be Jolt 33. Oh, nope. Oh, well. Never mind. You fooled us.
Never mind.
Pulled a sneak. Alright. I guess I don't have to change anything.
I was worried there for a moment.
No, it's just mind games. Trying to trick the Kirbys. Obviously, they don't want Jolt 33 over here to get in too early.
Who knows what they're planning? Even I don't know.
I wish I could know. So, where do you think Yoshi will want to go now? We discussed that stages with more platforms, possibly triplats, would be recommended. Especially since I think a boy is staying extremely grounded.
I would think the best bet would be any sort of... probably a lot of platforms, or maybe a small blast zone area that he can easily abuse, so... either Callus, if you were to try to focus on the two side battlefield, would be the best option.
Yeah, I think so as well. For the people who are watching, the stage list we're currently using is the Genesis 6 stage list. Where we're going to get the match in a bit soon. Okay, IDK's final call is that he needs put back. So I think we're going to get Jolt in, possibly. I think we'll figure this out eventually. Either way, a boy needs to ban 2 stages. Yep.
Regardless of what happens.
Did win the last one. Is there anybody in the lineup who you think would have a strong chance of taking a bunch of stocks on your side?
Everyone I've seen, I think generally my personal preference would be Martine, who's currently the anchor of the Yoshi side.
Alright.
And helping develop the Yoshi meta for quite a bit.
Yeah, we have Ken109 on our side as well, who was one of the more notable Kirby players back in Smash 4, and he's sort of stuck to Kirby still, after how things have been perceived lately in this past month.
I'm kind of excited to see it play.
Yeah, we might be able to see him soon. Telling by how things have been going so far.
Watched the Bowser Jr. crew battle you had a while back just to see what he kind of did, and it was kind of interesting to see what he was trying to pull off with the hammer.
Yeah, hammer is one of Ken109's specialties, for sure. It's something that he does, much like DDDs do now with their jet hammers, trying to intimidate you at the ledge and force a panic option, and then make the best of it by just killing you at an extremely early percent.
that you don't really expect out of Kirby either, so he kind of thinks...
He's like one of the only ones who actually does that. The only one from what I've seen of other Kirby players.
Okay, we got a stage choice, finally. Smashville.
Messaged IDK the arena. Should be getting in a moment. Honestly, one question I have, I want to know what the Yoshis think of the monoplat stages.
I'm sorry?
What the Yoshi players think of the monoplat stages, like Smashville and Yoshi's Brawl.
I think they're personally okay with them. They general usage of the Smashville platform, that's the one stage that I've been using more often than not. I think it works kind of well. It's the multi-platform stages of Battlefield, Unova, Kalos over other ones in that sense, but still work quite well.
Yeah, it seems like Yoshi would make better use of Smashville just because of the smaller platforms, because he makes good use of the smaller platforms that other tripod stages have, compared to Brawl, where there's a lot of coverage with the giant platform, but he doesn't have the biggest range of his aerials to cover a lot of the time, but he does have that airspeed to make up for it somewhat.
Okay, IDK, he just said his switch is broken.
Nice, perfect. All right,
Lovely.
can I put this in now? All right, Jolt.
Oh my goodness.
Delay. All right. I am going to DM him the arena. Hope we don't have an. Oh, okay. I'm glad we are having another problem. I was fearing the worst.
I was about to panic.
F's in the chat. Oh, yeah. One thing I've seen that's rather notable about Yoshi is anti-approach. Though most of what he has is fading back and doing an aerial. Approaching isn't something that Kirby is very good at.
Yoshi pretty amazing at stuffing out any sense of an approach. What I would expect the Kirbys to do more often is to just try to make it so Yoshi has to approach instead of...
Yeah.
Yoshi just has a lot of baiting moves where he could just get into a shield and then out of shield and air. That would be a nice example. Or back air, that would work quite well, just punishing Yoshi if he were to try to approach him, probably to a much greater extent.
Well, you think there's a situation where Yoshi can just toss eggs even at a % deficit? You know, they don't feel afraid to just toss projectiles when the opponent doesn't have any.
Hmm?
The most Kirby has for a projectile is his Final Cutter, and that doesn't go very far, and its startup is also ridiculous if you just want the projectile by itself. It is taking quite a bit to get to this, what is it? 3rd match of the crew battle? We do have 7 people per team, telling by the stocks. If you're just tuning in, SK, who is the first on the lineup, has been taken down. So has Decorn on the Yoshi side. So we have a boy who is second on the Kirby lineup, and Jolt33 on the Yoshi side. While we're filling in dead space here, another question. Let us debate.
Okay.
What's the best color that Yoshi has?
Well, I'm the worst guy to talk to about that because I like all of them.
How many Yoshi players were upset that Black Yoshi was replaced by Craft Yoshi? All of them?
All of them.
Alright, nice.
I like the Craft Yoshi alt. I like the Black alt though too, and I'm hoping DLC alts will come by.
Oh, I never even thought of that there would be extra alts with DLC. Would be interesting, but I don't think they end up doing that. One thing, I was at a tournament yesterday, and I saw something disgusting with Craft Yoshi. The model, the textures in such a way that in one of his victory animations, when he's like standing back and doing a pose, his arms literally snap back and forth when his like arms move. You need to see it for yourself. It's like, it's terrifying.
Models in this game sometimes.
Oh my god. It feels like the further in technology our games get, the worse some models just get when it comes to, well, fighting games in particular, because the one example that everybody would bring up in terms of fighting game models just being like really bad, we can talk about Marvel Infinite having the worst things you can imagine. And in this game, it doesn't feel like the models are like that good. DK still doesn't have a very good fur texture. The faces on human models, oh my god. Shulk is gross. I mean, some of the other characters look just fine. Yoshi, Kirby. Alright, we're finally gonna get into another match here.
There we go!
Finally. Alright.
Imaginary timer on how long we were waiting. Time it.
I didn't keep track. Alright, we're going to Smashville here. Boy needs to take his first stock. Yoshi will start.
Infinite Yoshi spin taunt.
Yeah. It's great that you can taunt cancel in this game. Starting in with the downer. But trying to land with downers. The boy spamming the tilt a little bit up close. He's trying to see if Jolt has an answer for that.
I don't know what he thinks of it. I've never seen him play before.
Tracking down the damage a little bit. Percents are about even. Tossing and missing the shot.
It's still heavy, but if it's working for him, it's working.
Yeah, but Jolt currently is in the advantage right now. He's carrying that control of the stage as much as he can. A boy running into that forward air. I feel like that's one of the first things you should know about when... Ooh, the down smash. That was very slick.
That wasn't what I was expecting, but it worked.
Yeah, it was really powerful. One of the first things I feel like you should know when fighting Yoshi is that if you just decide to run in guns blazing, then you're just going to be tossed by a forward air and get put into disadvantage again. Alright, the Blitzkrieg dash attack coming in from Kirby. Not gonna quite kill, though. That was a bit of suspicious DI coming in from Jolt. Ooh, he did a really that was an extremely questionable inhale.
Confused on what the boy was going for there with the neutral B and the stone a short while back.
Yeah. Like, I could sort of get the stone. That's one thing that Kirby players do a lot of the time is mix up their landings by using stone, but I don't really approve of the inhale right after, especially since it wasn't really facing him. Might have just been that it was a misinput from the side of a boy.
Misinput to what though? Like a side B?
Could have been a finger slip. Alright, so next on the list is gonna be Derps. I've only seen this person a couple times in our server, so let's see how he does.
Fans are no Final Destination or Castle Siege.
No tier castle? Yeah, I'd probably agree to those bans.
Castle Siege is a weird stage. I like the stage, but it's just
it's so much different from basically all the other stages. It's sort of like a sore thumb. But again, back at the tournament I attended, Komodo was also there. I was thinking he did make pretty good use of going on Castle Siege. It seemed like even when it was his counter pick, he seemed to dominate on that stage. So it might just be a really good pick on the side of Kirby. Alright, getting into another match here.
Stocks need to be taken, so we can just go straight into it.
Yep, Joel didn't lose any stocks there, unfortunately, on the Kirby side.
Good change, though. I'm up to a quick little start.
The neutral stage everybody loves. A bit more than Smashville from the last couple games, Pokemon Stadium 2. Apparently, Derps is in the lead a little bit. He tried to use that final cutter to shoot the projectile out, but Jolt just kind of ran through it and punished it. Now, in quick time, Derps was in the lead, and now Jolt, well, he's slowly making this more even. And the up smash catching the landing. Very solid from Derps. He knew exactly where he was going to be.
It is taking advantage of what you said a while back, that he takes advantage on the ground more than being in the air.
Dude, down smash again. Did that get
surprisingly quick?
Yeah, and it seems to also got buffed in power from Smash 4. It didn't seem like it would kill at like those percents. Or if I'm mistaken, might just be unchanged.
I believe it got a boost in power. I'm gonna check real quick on that.
Alright. But yes, as we were talking about earlier, Kirby's ground game, as some of my friends nickname it, it's the truth. It's basically extremely good ground game, since everything's so quick. Has some of the best close-up normals for converting into other options. That down tilt especially is extremely good from Kirby. The dash attack buff also helps a ton, since dash attack is actually useful now. Instead of just being like a weird breakdowns kick that had zero usage whatsoever. Another Blitzkrieg dash attack and an up smash, catching his landing. He seemed to be stuffed a little bit.
I just look back on the down smash stuff. It still has the same but and the same frames wise, so I think it would just be a general boost in power or knockback.
Yeah, or it might be a slip of DI. Ooh, Joel coming in with an up smash of his own.
Nice B reverse.
Yeah, last stock on side from Kirby's and Yoshi's for their next players. Derp's at quite the deficit here. Joel is able to take this last stock. That'd be an insane lead for the Yoshi side.
It would be. The thing I'm noticing with him right now is every time he shields like a really strong hit, like F smash or I think any other general move, he just decides to roll out of the way instead of taking the advantage of just punishing it. Plenty of moves that he could use out of it, but he's not taking that shot.
Maybe he wants to stay a bit more reserved. Sort of that crew battle idea going into his head. Can't take too many risks.
That was close. I think that would have killed, maybe.
Yeah, another landing catch dash attack. Ooh! He caught the dash back by doing an up smash. That was extremely good from Joel. Taking down two people on the side of Kirby. Kirby's down to 12 stocks. Yeah, Yoshi's up smash does look a little bit like a Guile flash kick. Just not quite as fast.
She just takes everything from Street Fighter. In his final smash, it has the animation of him doing the Shoryuken.
Really? And
now, combination of Ryu, Guile, and the Akuma pose.
Oh yeah, I didn't even like correlate that one post to the Raging Demon. Does that mean Yoshi's the next Shoto?
Maybe. He's next to Street Fighter 5.
Quite the difference. Alright, up next on the Kirby side is going to be Galactic Nova X. Excuse me, X! Since it's got a weird symbol for the X. I don't know how to put that in, so I'm just gonna do that. I've seen this person a few times again in the Kirby Discord, but I don't get to fight Kirbys often, and I don't get to know how good they really are, so it'll be a treat for me to see how well this player does.
Like, Kirbys are generally pretty unknown unless you start facing them.
Yeah, in
Kirby in general, they're like the two unknown until you really start to learn about them and how to face them.
Yeah, there's very few notable Kirby mains, and Yoshi mains for that matter. But Yoshis are starting to come up on the rise after the buffs they've been receiving.
I am very pleased about that.
Yeah, I'm sure.
And they're going to destination.
Yep. Again, as mentioned before, FD is a pretty solid stage here. Ooh. Well, FD is banned, so...
Never mind.
Oh yeah, Joel decided to ban FT and Castle Siege. He decided to go with the same bans as the previous match. Oh yeah, all the Yoshi players upsetting top players, showing how well they can do and how good Yoshi is in this game.
I'd definitely say Yoshi is his best version right now in Smash Ultimate in comparison to other games.
Yeah, as soon as I learned about how his double jump properties are the same as in Melee, I think.
Attractive armor.
Yeah, that's when I knew it's like this character is gonna be like something else. It's like his recovery is basically gonna be nigh unmatched, and it's gonna be extremely hard to edge guard him.
Still has the same weakness though as, and if it does get broken off stage, it's a gimp. So you have to really be careful about how you're using it at higher percents.
Yeah. I've heard Yoshi still suffers from like basically the same weaknesses as he did in Smash 4, except apparently Yoshi's weakness to shield is like lessened a bit in this game.
What do you mean? Like,
it doesn't have as much of a weakness to shield as Yoshi did in Smash 4.
I wouldn't say. I think Yoshi is a bit more closer to being universal in terms of the shields, at least. But it's still really good. Just not being able to be shield poked is a really nice part to it.
Yeah, especially since shield poking is so easy in this game now. Going back to Smashville again, Jolt's on his last stock right here, and Nova X just has to take this last one and hopefully not lose any stocks in return.
Looks like he's knowing what he's doing, just starting off with a couple of quick tilts and just trying to add up little bits of damage at a time. Not really going after the Yoshi so much as letting him kind of approach.
Yeah, that's something I saw as well. Super impressive. Ooh, the air dodge?
Oh,
Ooh, panic?
that's the air dodge.
Yeah, not sure what that was, but, I mean, Kirby's will take that for sure, and that's going to be an SD on the side of Jolt. As they're reaching a bit closer to the stock count, 12 to 15. As we said, Nova just didn't have to lose any stocks, and, and I guess he didn't.
Good on you.
Yeah. Alright, I think, have one of your, subs in next, possibly?
Still checking with one of my subs, unfortunately.
Okay. Alright. If anything, we could get,
The subs though, XD will be up.
yeah, XD. Ha, funny. I get the joke. Spam your XDs in the chat. Have you seen XD around in the Discord as well? Or have I mentioned him already? I almost forget.
I didn't talk about him yet.
Alright.
So, or at least his own kind of streamer. And I've watched him do some stuff like the World of Light playthrough with Yoshi and other characters, and I think he does pretty good.
Alright.
Anyways, I don't know how he does in this MU in particular, but I think he'll do well.
Yeah, we'll be going back to even stock count again. 3 stocks to 3 stocks. Luckily, this is the meta for singles as well.
Okay, we'll be going to PS2.
Of course. Everyone's favorite starter. Oh yeah. I gotta give him the ID. Streamer problems.
I'm lazy now. Oh my goodness. Boy is lazy.
Yeah, okay, so, someone in the chat said, we used to put PR Yoshis in our, crew battles. That's what they said.
Put them in if they want to be in. Like, I haven't seen a PR Yoshi join for quite a bit now. I think the last one I could think of was like maybe Luton, and that was in Smash 4, a battle versus Cord and Cord.
Alright. Are all the Yoshi mains generally staying, the same characters?
I think so.
Like the
Yoshi going from... It's kind of what we would probably want in Yoshi for buffs, so no reason not to stay as him. There is someone else you actually really wanted, but that's kind of their own thing.
Alright, going into this match again, going to Pokemon Stadium 2, Galactic Nova X and XD. I hate having to say that. Alright, even stocks again, so no SDing on either side. Just going to have to jump into this match. I'm going to do an up tilt grab. Eggs bouncing. How much of a buff do you think that is that the eggs bounce on the stage now?
Oh, it's honestly a great buff. Everyone I talks to that's not a Yoshi main finds it highly annoying to deal with.
Alright. I initially, when I saw it, I was thinking, you know, this isn't going to be too big a buff, since it doesn't really matter when you can aim the eggs so easily. But it seems to be quite an issue on low velocity eggs, so you can just keep them bouncing.
Just that, but the arcs in which you can toss the eggs, they're kind of a bit more versatile in its own right too, and XD is doing a lot of up tilts up close and not really remembering the fact that Kirby's short enough to avoid that.
Short enough to avoid it, and he's gotta be pretty wary of Kirby's quick close-up grounded options. Doing a down B there.
Oh.
That's the first Yoshi... Second one? Oh, getting punished by the S-Smash. These are the first Yoshi bombs I've seen this career battle. You can go through platforms now, I guess.
You have the option to go through platforms unless you're too close to it, then you're forced to go through.
Oh, okay. I didn't know about that.
So like if Yoshi were to do it straight off the ground, he would still have to go through the current top platforms.
Interesting. But right now, again, percent's looking mildly even, but XD is climbing this lead ever so slowly. Nova X has to play the approach game now, which Kirby isn't super solid at. Tossing out moves, just trying to see what can hit. I feel like, I don't know, most of the time when it comes to Kirby's, like, what they are trying to do, most of their stuff is extremely conversion based, so it's they have to be aware of the Yoshi's choice of escape options. With a footstool? Oh wait. Oh, okay. I guess both of their stocks are going to be deleted there. Interesting interaction off stage.
Moment, I gotta take care of something.
Right, down tilt, forward tilt. 30%. Blitzkrieg dash attack. Not sure what XD would be trying to do when he has the lead. He's trying to stay back a bit and toss the eggs a bunch, possibly. Yeah, that is one thing that's notable about Yoshi is the he gets a really slow grab, but also there's nothing to convert off it really. Maybe just minor mix-ups and all that. Another Yoshi bomb. Another one. Maybe that's just like a panic option. I saw XD is rather nervous right now. So maybe he's just doing that as sort of like a panic thing to do, and Yoshi bomb again! Gonna take that last stock from Galactic Nova X. My apologies for not keeping the stocks on track. I was watching the fight intensely as well. So Nova X is gonna be taken out. Going to be having another Kirby hop in. Is going to be J-Curbs. Now this is a person I've seen plenty of times. I don't know how good they are, but I might just have high expectations. No pressure. We'll see what the bans are on the side of the Yoshis. Okay. So Yoshi's grab is more like a tether now. Interesting. Alright, XD is gonna ban FD and Castle Siege, just like Jolt did. Seems they really don't like those two stages.
Okay, sorry for the brief delay. I just had to take care of something. I was still watching, and that was a
quite the Yoshi bomb there. Doing this a number of times. Okay, so we're going to be going to Kalos Pokemon League.
Would generally not advise using down B so much, but I just got word from XT and our chat that 2 of those down Bs were misinputs at the beginning, so...
Okay. I think the second one was what got punished by...
Yes.
Yeah. But that's the only one that did get punished. The others either just, like, whiffed, and didn't get any punish, or, as in the case of the last one, there was right on the mark.
As for J-Curbs, I did play him a bit on the side, and he's definitely a really good Kirby player.
Now the expectations are even higher now. We'll see how J-Curbs is going to do. 9 stocks on the Kirby side against the Yoshis. At a 4 stock deficit. XD will have to SD 2 of his stocks. We'll see how a big stage like Kalos is going to go for Kirby. And a stage like FD is also rather large. But another thing, just tossing out the 1-2 jabs on the shield. Didn't really get anything though.
Yeah, I'm expecting to just kind of like go for at least one stock to help make... Wait, I think I'm up next.
Okay. Might have to step out for that.
I'll step out. It's out.
Alright. But one thing I said earlier was I wasn't sure if Kalos was gonna be a very good choice, considering Yoshi might be able to benefit from such a large stage. But the two platforms are like near the side, so.
I'm seeing J Curves just kind of stick to the platforms every chance he gets.
Ooh, the whiff punish on the Blitzkrieg, getting the Yoshi bomb again.
Yoshi bomb is good if you can actually predict a whiff punish.
It's extremely powerful. It sounds like straight up. You're trying to get an inhale, predicting a workout. Oh! He just missed the tech there and getting the F smash. Yeah, J Curves decided to stay really patient, just doing a weak up tilt, trying to predict what landing XD was going to do, and then just got pile drive by the S smash. J Curves did lose one stock.
I'll be right back.
Alright. Again, we will be seeing Gameboy come up on the lineup. He is a commentator, but how good is he as a player? We shall see. Two stocks again on the side of J Curves. Alright, we're going to be going to Town and City. We haven't seen that yet. Big Game Boy. Game Boy, the man is in almost like every character Discord. Oh man. People in the crew battle server dissing the Mennonite skin. You know who you're talking to right now. Man who would use the Mennonite skin all day and every day. Going to Town. Town cancel SD. Trying to look too flashy. Going to see how this goes right now. Tossing the eggs, doing the nair. Quick 20% damage. That's something that I think me and Gameboy have been alluding to. Has been the idea of just like not being able to approach when the opponent has the lead. Not approaching is like extremely important, but if you want to tackle the damage even more, that's fine as well. Just matters if your approach game is good or not, and I wouldn't say Kirby's approach is very solid. I've said that a few times. But right now he's at the deficit. Okay, we're doing a Yoshi bomb whiff punish. Kirby's at the deficit right now. Air dodging into the stage, getting hit by a Blitzkrieg dash attack. The back air? Ooh, not quite doing it. Nice DI away to avoid death. If he died in, that was a death for sure. Oh my goodness, that was an insanely good reach from off stage. Just running off and doing an up air on the higher recovery from J Curves. The damage is piling on further and further. the egg roll. Something that's deceptively hard to punish. Another Yoshi bomb. Gameboy looks like he's running on a train right now. It's up to J-Curtis if he can take just one stock. Or maybe even more than that. Maybe we could see a comeback. Ooh, the up smash not quite reaching. It was very narrowly away from hitting him and possibly taking his last stock. Air dodging to the side again. Gameboy staying in the air a bunch. He knows that Kirby isn't very good at dealing aerial pressure. I feel like he's playing this matchup very smart right now. Ooh, the jab, the jab Yoshi bomb mix-up. The jab one hitting his shield. J-Curtis had no idea that he'd just go for a Yoshi bomb right after that, and that's gonna be it. Gameboy did the classic Yoshi grab release mix-up combo. Not really a combo, but...
Not do the grab release, that was actually a misinput.
Oh, great. I mean, it worked out in the end. So we're going to see the next Kirby come up. It's going to be DSi himself. Our lovely admin. I did fight DSi's Kirby a bit ago in some matches. It was looking pretty solid. So we'll see how it does. He had 6 stocks on the side of Kirby compared to the Yoshi's 12. Still have plenty of people left, while the Kirby side has 2. Gameboy's going to ban FD and Smashville. Banning FD seems to be the common choice, and I'd agree to that, honestly. It'd be pretty hard to decide what stage Kirby would want to go to. For some reason, I just don't see DSi liking Castle Siege very much. DSi gonna wash his hands. Trying to clean up for this smackdown he's gonna put. Oh no! Gameboy saying he'll be cleaning him up. The smack is being dealt right now. I don't know if DSi will be able to take that. Gameboy does have all 3 of his stocks, so it's going to be an even fight for him and DSi. No, I mean Kalos. We don't have Unova here. Actually, we do, but Kalos is the state of choice. 6 stocks on the Kirby side to Yoshi's 12. They have so many stocks to take back, but it could seem possible. Let's see how this goes.
One, go!
Again, Gameboy stayed in the air for quite a bit in that last match, so I think this is going to be the same game plan he's going to have going into this match. DSi is staying very patient, though. He's staying rather still. What is that egg roll damage? The up airs. Down smash. Oh, the nair! I think that's going to be it. Yeah, that's going to be the first stock. That was so clean coming from Game Boy. This might be a clean sweep. I don't know. It's like Game Boy has all the confidence in the world and all the skill to boot. Just tossing the eggs. He doesn't mind anything. Another Yoshi bomb. He didn't care. Didn't get punished anyway. Just got taken a hit. Oh, the lag? Lag. Oh no. It begins. DSi turning on his lag switch. He doesn't want to lose. We were trying to crouch the down air, but the last hit just narrowly hitting him. Now this game's just moving at a mile a minute. DSi getting sent off stage again. With the footstool? The deadly Kirby killer, as well as Yoshi. So far, it's really not looking good for DSi right now. He can't find a good opening. Trying to do another blitzkrieg dash attack. Ooh, maybe I'll smash would have caught on the Kalos platform. Would have been dangerous. Ooh, could have caught the tech roll in. Ooh, the jab. He knew there was no space to go with the grab release there. Down there nearly killing off the top from below the stage. 175 DSi. Oh, the directional air dodge. That's gonna be it for his second stock. Game Boy is a monster right now. Yeah, and the timer is set to 10 minutes because you can't put infinite timer on battle arenas. Just saying that. It's a big problem for Kirby battles like this. More egg tosses. DSi slowly reaching to kill percent. And a back air is gonna do it? Yeah, narrowly. I've been saying narrowly a lot, but sometimes it's justified. Another egg roll. Game Boy seems to like his egg rolls. They must be very delicious. DSi gets the copy, pulling out his own tongue. Ooh, naring right out of that mix-up. Doing a hammer at the ledge. Gonna keep missing. Yeah, you can't put 99 minutes. The maximum is 10 minutes. It's awful. The jabs. Alright, hammer flip again. Trying to do it in the air to get 2 hits on it. Egg lay. What's gonna happen? Ooh. Yep, that's a subtraction knockback with that double jump. So down air won't really do anything to Yoshi. DSi now just kind of tossing out moves. Oh, the up smash! It's not gonna land. The Yoshi bomb again! Just coming up from the ledge. Game Boy's on a tear. Last person left in the Kirby battle for the Kirby side. It is going to be the famed, the one and only Ken 109. If Ken 109 is here, anyway.
is not here. It's Risen Faith instead.
Risen Faith. All right. Risen Faith has been talking a bunch about how he would totally be able to cause problems if he was in a crew battle. So we're going to see how good he truly is. No, I could get another commentator, Andrew. The commentator I have is Gameboy, and he's currently playing, so you know why he can't commentate right now.
Hello.
Alright, we're going to see what the bands are from Gameboy's side. Might be the same bands. Yeah, after Game Boy, there's still gonna be 3 more Yoshis. Looking like it's gonna be Ostro, Martine, and one of these subs, either Soft Boiled or Sawhorse. How do commentators watch if it's on stream? They join the lobby themselves and spectate it. Also, thanks everybody. We are at 66 viewers on the stream. I am very pleased that so many people are watching this crew battle. Means a whole bunch. And if you want to know when I'm going to do more of these crew battles, you can follow me if you want. You know, no big deal. Also on the stream, as you can see, there is a link to my Twitter page and my YouTube channel. Twitter, I don't really go there often, but I occasionally post stuff. Maybe just an update on when I'll be doing streams. And my YouTube channel, I will be uploading these crew battles almost directly after they're done. So you will see the video of this crew battle up very shortly after this. Alright. Clearly, we have someone caused him some shit in the chat. So, bye-bye. You want a band? It'll be banned. So, Risen Faith will be coming in very shortly. There we go. Possibly the last match of the crew battle. Oh shit. DSi mentioned something in the server chat. The last match was a battle of handhelds. DSi and Gameboy. Turns out the retro era is what wins it over in the end. Now we're going to see if the Gameboy can beat Risen Faith. Gameboy still has 2 stocks. He's looking high and mighty. This could be it, folks. So we're going to see how this goes. We are going to Pokemon Stadium 2.
2, 1, go!
Game Boy does have the SD stock. See how Risen Faith does, and let's get this on the road. Egg toss. Risen Faith moving, schmoving a little bit. Doing the dash up down tilt, one of Kirby's best options, especially for approach. Down tilt in general is just one of his best options. Catching him in the air with the up tilt. Forward. Tossing out a few aerials. Ooh, is up B getting caught by the neutral air. But he wasn't going to get gimped. Ooh, forward air catching his jump. Very impressive from Game Boy. Another forward air. Ooh! He did the tech just in time to not get hit by the F smash. Now another egg roll. Still completely safe. Down B. Another Blitzkrieg dash attack. Ooh, the back air get a stage spike. That's 2 stocks left on the Kirby side. We might see their last stocks being removed right here, but Game Boy is currently at a high percent, 89. Could see a rogue smash attack dealing the stock. But that's if Risen Faith has the lockdown on Game Boy's options. Another parry. It's been parrying the eggs rather well. Or just jumping over them entirely. Another egg roll. Egg roll's so deceiving, I swear. F smash. Egg toss. Ooh, Game Boy tried to do something out of shield, but down tilt, just do it over and over again. Ooh, the jab block into an F smash! Last stock from Kirby's. That was really good from Game Boy. Again, he still has one more stock left after Risen Faith takes this one, if he can at all. Ooh, the jab. He tried to catch it with the final cutter. He's going off stage. The down air. Ooh, the spike. Yep, that's going to be it for Game Boy's second stock. 1-1 right now. Can Risen Faith really deal out the last stock? Or is it going to be Game Boy who's going to end it? More egg tosses right now. Another egg roll. What a classic. Out smash on the platform, covering almost the entirety of it. Risen Faith slowly making the comeback. Ooh, Game Boy nearly jumping over the attack Risen Faith had off stage for the edge guard. Any strong hit from Yoshi is going to do it. Up smash, Yoshi bomb, F smash, anything. With the parry on the final cutter hit. These random egg rolls, man, it's crazy. Not getting punished too hard. The back airs from Risen Faith. Ooh, forward air 1 to F smash. He just thought it was going to work. And he caught the shield drop and just punished with it. Well, Risen Faith has one more stock left. Yeah. It's gonna be 9 more stocks on the side of Yoshi's, while there's only 1 on the side of Kirby.
was fun.
Likewise to watch. That was extremely impressive. Oh, Martine wants to come in. Oh. Wait, does he? Martine apparently has something to settle?
With the Kirby side.
I know. I think either way, Ostro will have to be up next. It seems like an extreme deficit for the Kirby side, honestly. I don't really see them making a comeback from this, but maybe Risen Faith will just turn on and start deleting these stocks. Usually it's very rare to come back from such a deficit like this. Maybe if the Anchor has 3 more stocks left, then it could be fine, but I don't know, 1 just doesn't really seem possible. Astro now has the arena info, and we will be getting this match in just a second.
Cord is on my head for grab releasing.
Oh my god. I mean, the second time you did it, I thought it was a genuinely, like, decent idea. You had DSi trapped at the ledge, so there was very little you could do. Oh, are we gonna change people? I don't know if we are. Astro already has the arena info. Oh, okay. And here is Astro. Oh, is this the same guy? Oh. No. Account created 2 minutes ago. Alright. Bye. Someone in chat causing a stir. Had to ban them twice now.
Oh, what fun.
Oh, okay, so Ostro's picking Omega Moray Towers with Ebb and Flow. I agree with this pick so hard. Fun fact, if you have Splatfest music playing on the Moray Towers stage, it will be nighttime.
Believe that's what he was wanting.
Yeah, it's amazing. Should I mod DSi? Yeah, sure. He's also a mod in our server. I expect him to do a good job. Alright, so last stock on the side of Kirby, 1 more. And then it'll be over.
3, 2, 1, go!
Ebb and Flow.
We forgot to SD that stock.
Oops. We're restarting, I guess. It's time.
Yep.
Yeah, let's go.
Yoshi wins,
Wins the crew battle.
Yoshi wins.
Alright, now Risen has to take his 2 stocks now without dealing any hits. Let's try this again. There we go.
That's better.
So yeah, Astro does on taking this last stock. I know there wouldn't be much to show from Astro by just taking a single stock, but let's see how he takes it. Doing the B-reverse egg lay.
He's got a lot to go through right now if he wants to actually win for the Kirby side now.
I really don't see it being possible, but you never know. Poyo power. Every Kirby has to channel their energy. Give it to Risen Faith right now. He is at 87%.
Not looking very strong, but
I feel like one out smash is going to take it.
at this point Astro could probably just take it easy and go on with the eggs and let the Kirby attempt to approach and just really make it much harder.
Yeah, but I think he wants to end this as quickly as possible. Ooh. Aw, trying to tech chase with a Yoshi bomb. With the forward smash whip punish, narrowly, he lived. 143%. No, oh, the foreigner spike. He stayed on the ledge for a bit too long.
Yeah. Either way, with that will do it.
Yeah. 0 stocks left from Kirby. That's going to be it. The Yoshis are going to take this easy. 9 stocks to 0. Congratulations. You have represented them well. You definitely took the most stocks in this crew battle.
Believe me when I say that wasn't the intention.
Nonetheless, that was extremely impressive. On the Yoshi side, yeah.
Regardless.
Yeah. So, for each side, good gains too. Both the Yoshis and the Kirbys. That was a treat to watch. For anyone watching, I hope as you were tuning in, you were very pleased by the action. You enjoyed the commentary, especially. One of our
It's my first time commentating, so hope you people enjoyed it.
Yeah, one of our members in Kirby Cord asked if we could get another commentator just to make things more interesting. So I was like, yeah, sure, we can ask. Thought it'd be no better to ask one of these staff members themselves to commentate this. So it was a treat for sure. And I think we're gonna end that off here. So again, good games to everybody. Thanks to everyone who watched, honestly. There was so many people. I can't thank you enough. And if you want to check out the VOD from the stream, you will be seeing it very shortly. I will link it in Kirby Cord, and for the people in the Yoshi character Discord, you will be seeing it very shortly as well. So that's going to be
the one to help post it there.
Yep. So that's going to be it for this week. We will be having another joint matchup with the Kirbys very shortly. Well, I'm actually not too sure about that, but we will have another one at some point in the future. And so stay tuned for that, and for the Yoshi, stay tuned for their future joint matchups as well. Any other ones you got up next? Well, actually, I think you gotta. I think.
CMUs, we're still planning, but we may have other events coming up. We're
All right.
trying to get some again.
All right. That's cool.
So keep track of that, Yoshi Cord, if you're listening.
Alright, that's again, that's gonna be it for this crew battle. So I am Marconi, the streamer.
Dead crowd for life. Marconi sucks.
Wow. Okay. Thank you. We're great. So that's gonna be it. I'll see you guys around some other time.